Sarah adjusted her glasses, squinting at the glowing screen. Outside her office window, a light snowfall had begun, the tiny flakes catching in the street lights of the city below. It was nearly midnight on Christmas Eve, and Sarah was once again the last person in the office. As she stared at the endless spreadsheet, a wave of exhaustion settled over her. She was 35, climbing the corporate ladder, and the definition of successful, at least according to her company. But deep down, Sarah felt like something was missing, an ache that grew as her office emptied and the year came to a close. A soft chime pulled her attention to her phone. * Merry Christmas, love you, don't work too late. * The message was from her younger sister, Abby, who was currently wrapping gifts with their mom and dad in the cozy warmth of the family home. Sarah sighed, her heart tugging in that direction. She was supposed to be with them, but a last-minute project had come up, and she felt obligated to stay. Yet, as she sat alone in the quiet, her mind drifted back to past Christmases filled with laughter, love, and homemade cocoa. Something in her chest felt heavy, and she knew it wasn't just the work stress. It was loneliness, plain and simple. All these years chasing titles and promotions, she'd pushed away the little things that made her heart feel full. Without much more thought, she stood, grabbed her coat, and packed her laptop. She knew that no one would miss her in the morning, and right now, she was missing more than an extra paycheck could ever make up for. As she drove through the city streets, Sarah felt the weight lifting, replaced with the anticipation of familiar voices, laughter, and warmth. When she finally arrived, the house was aglow with twinkling lights, the scent of pine and baking cookies drifting into the night. She quietly let herself in, slipping off her shoes and savoring the moment. Abby was the first to spot her, eyes widening in surprise before breaking into a grin. "Sarah," she whispered, pulling her into a hug her parents followed, their embraces as warm and comforting as she remembered. They didn't ask why she'd stayed late again, nor did they question why she'd finally come. They just welcomed her, filling that ache with everything she'd been missing. As the family gathered around the tree, sipping cocoa and swapping stories, Sarah felt something shift within her, a deep contentment she'd been chasing in all the wrong places. Perhaps success wasn't about titles, she realized, but about finding a life that felt like home. And here, surrounded by laughter and love, she'd found exactly that.